variety of ingredients.
He knows that a creative sale is one in which the idea that leads to a purchase generates in the mind of the salesman before it does in the prospect's mind.
We got all kinds of nostrums and remedies.
A variety of ingredients.
He can create an appetite in the prospective customer that isn't hungry.
Now, for the very first time...
Selling is not limited just to people called salesmen, for we all have something to sell.
The doctor sells his patients, the lawyer sells his jury, the pastor sells his sermon to the congregation, the lover sells his love to his sweetheart, the peanut vendor sells his peanuts.
We got all kinds of nostrums and remedies.
Yes, everyone selling together blends hearts and minds and spirits, just as the musicians in an orchestra harmonize musical tones to create a mighty symphony of prosperity. Symphony of prosperity.
Now you can have this amazing new symphony right in your own home.
He can create an appetite in the prospective customer that isn't hungry.
That isn't hungry.
That isn't hungry.
The lover sells his love to his sweetheart.
For we all have something to sell.
Now you can have
a mighty symphony of prosperity.
We're all selling. We're all selling.
He can create an appetite.
When everybody sells,
We got all kinds of nostrums and remedies.
When everybody sells, we create a mental and an emotional climate of friendliness and goodwill that makes buying a joyous and a happy adventure.
We all know we're in the art of selling.
Now you can have this amazing new...
A variety of ingredients.
friendliness and goodwill that makes buying a joyous
And a happy adventure.
and a happy adventure.
And a happy adventure.
He can create an appetite in the prospective customer that isn't hungry, that isn't...
Now you can have
A joyous and a happy adventure.
Everybody sells.
We're all selling.
a joyous and a happy adventure.
That isn't hungry.
Now you can have
Something to sell.
We all know we're in the art of selling.
We create a mental and an emotional climate of
Unconscious selling.
Right in your own home.
when everybody sells,
We're all selling.
for we all have something to sell. Yes, everyone selling together, mighty symphony of prosperity. For we all have something to sell.
Milk train!
I believe you should have this. I believe you should have this. I believe you should.
Now you can have
I believe you should have this. I believe you should have
this amazing new
symphony of prosperity.
generates in the mind of the salesman before it does in the prospect's mind.
Something to sell. Everyone selling together.
Milk train! Milk train!
Milk train. I believe you should have this. I believe you should have this. I believe you should have this.
Right in your own home.
At this level, our salesman can see the top of the ladder and is well on his way there.
Something totally alien.
Looks larger. Looks like it's growing.
be the biggest thing that's ever happened.
It's the biggest thing that's ever happened in our time.
We're facing a new form of life that nobody understands.
It's like nothing we've ever seen before.
This is some mental vampire at work.
We have been confronted with an enemy the like of which defies description.
We're dealing with something totally alien.
Looks larger. Looks like it's growing.
We're dealing with something totally alien.
Those hypnotic eyes.
Alien, totally alien.
Something that must be incredibly, unbelievably...
Something totally alien.
Looks like it's growing.
That nobody understands.
It's fantastic. The entire spinal cord is missing.
We're facing a new form of life that nobody understands.
It's the biggest thing that's ever happened in our time.
Looks like it's growing.
Those hypnotic eyes.
We're facing a new form of life.
We're dealing with something totally alien.
New form of life.
Mental vampire.
Has anyone of you seen anything alive?
Now you can have this amazing new symphony.
A mighty symphony of prosperity. Just as the musicians in an orchestra harmonize musical tones.
Just a second, I forgot my note.
Just as the musicians in an orchestra.
To create a mighty...
Right in your own... Right in your own home.
And now...
Now you can have... Now you can have... Now you can have this amazing new symphony.
You cannot! You cannot!
To create a mighty symphony of prosperity.
Milk train! Milk train!
Right in your own home.
Just as the musicians in an orchestra harmonize musical tones.
You cannot!
Symphony of prosperity.
Milk train!
Milk train.
Milk train! You cannot! You cannot!
I forgot my note.
Just as the musicians in an orchestra harmonize musical tones.
You cannot! You cannot! You cannot!
Just a second, I forgot my note.
Now you can have this amazing new symphony.
Symphony.
Now you can
A
have
mighty symphony of prosperity.
I forgot my note.
And now, for the first time,
free to pursue more profitable enterprises. Profitable enterprises.
We're dealing with something totally alien.
Profitable enterprises.
Totally alien.
Profitable enterprises.
Looks larger. Looks like it's growing.
Faith healer of some sort. Healer of some sort.
for the first time,
before it does in the prospect's mind.
The lover sells his love to his sweetheart.
He can create an appetite in the prospective customer that isn't hungry.
He had a hypnotic impact.
Mental vampire.
Those hypnotic eyes.
Selling is not limited just to people called salesmen.
We're dealing with something totally alien.
We're all selling.
Mental vampire.
Generates in the mind of the salesman before it does in the prospect's mind.
Those hypnotic eyes.
We all know we're in the art of selling.
I even have reason to believe that there's some form of life in it.
This amazing new
symphony of prosperity.
Has anyone of you seen anything alive?
This may be the biggest thing that's ever happened.
We create a mental and an emotional climate of friendliness and goodwill that makes buying a joyous and a happy adventure.
It's fantastic. The entire spinal cord is missing.
We got all kinds of nostrums and remedies.
right in your own home.
When everybody sells,
we're facing a new form of life.
Looks larger. Looks like it's growing.
Before it does in the prospect's mind.
It's the biggest thing that's ever happened in our time.
Profitable enterprises. Profitable enterprises.
We're dealing with something totally alien.
to create a mighty symphony of prosperity.
Now, for the very first time,
Now you can have
A variety of ingredients.
Totally alien.
He can create an appetite.
Totally alien.
Looks larger. Looks like it's growing.
He can create an appetite in the prospective customer that isn't hungry.
We're facing a new form of life.
For we all have something to sell.
and now,
Oh, Shanghai, don't bet your money on the Shanghai.
I forgot my note.
Power. Science does not yet understand.
Now you can have this amazing new symphony.
The basic nature of poverty is political.
The basic nature of poverty is political.
The basic nature of poverty is political. We got all kinds of nostrums and remedies.
The basic nature of poverty is
to create a mighty symphony of prosperity.
Oh, Shanghai.
We're all selling.
Don't bet your money on the Shanghai.
We're dealing with something totally alien.
this amazing new symphony
Jesus Christ, it's sugar.
Don't bet your money on the Shanghai.
Right in your own home.
what purity, what joy!
Somebody bet on the bay.
egos that have a meaningful self-interest.
The vehicle in which people can determine themselves, in a sense.
Modifying or defining these egos. Egos,
in terms of self-determination, conflict operation, self-determination, to hopefully bring about
putting your finger on reality.
Modifying or defining these egos.
The two words that is the essence of our philosophy, self-determination. Thus, this has its meaning.
Now, for the very first time.
I've got it.
What?
The power.
We got all kinds of
focus.
Power. Science does not yet understand.
Now, for the very first time.
We got all kinds of nonsense revelation.
Day by day, in every way, I'm getting better and better.
Otters, cubes. Hello, we are selling communist revolutions.
Not nostrums, but normalcy. Not revolution, but restoration.
Right in your own home.
Hello, suckers!
Focus, focus, Day by day, in every way.
Those hypnotic eyes.
The power.
The power that science does not yet understand.
Right.
He can create an appetite in the prospective customer that isn't hungry.
We got all kinds of nostrums and revelation.
Reassure the customer of his goodbye, thank him, and leave promptly. After you have the order, get out and courteously but fast. Leave promptly. Get out courteously but fast.
this amazing new...
new symphony.
Our efforts in vain, it finally came. And once again, we did the same. Yet when it came, it surely brought the fact that the same had so been sought.
I shall give them tomorrow's time.
Tomorrow's time.
Now, for the very first time.
And now!
Fantastic. It's incredible.
Now you can have...
You cannot! You cannot! You cannot!
We're dealing with something totally alien.
We're facing a new form of life.
We got all kinds of nostrums and remedies.
Now, for the very first time.
We're dealing with something totally alien.
Free to pursue more profitable enterprises. Profitable enterprises.
Profitable enterprises.
It's like nothing we've ever seen before.
For we all have something to sell.
We got all kinds of nostrums and remedies.
Symphony of Prosperity.
Looks like it's growing.
Nostrums and remedies.
Amazing new symphony.
Profitable enterprises.
Symphony of Prosperity.
Hypnotic impact.
Looks like it's growing.
Nostrums and remedies.
Totally alien.
Now you can have this amazing new...
Now you can have.
Yes, everyone selling together to create a mighty symphony of prosperity.
The lover sells his beauty.
Before it does in the prospect's mind. That isn't hungry.
That isn't hungry.
To create a mighty symphony of prosperity.
This may be the biggest thing that's ever happened.
Now you can have this amazing
New symphony.
Right in your own home.
Ha